What's up, guys? It's Rare Hunter here. Today we're going to be playing some rtr-ths block. Not block.
Standard, yeah. Block standard, right?
Yeah. We're just going to be playing some games. I built a couple of decks from this era, and this is when I first started playing and when Keegan first started playing competitively.
True, yes. This is when we started playing Magic the Gathering, the game Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
Here we're gathering for some magic.
That's right.
You cool with Hyrule?
Yeah, I'm cool with that roll.
All right.
Duelist, or wizard, I should say.
What is this? Is this one?
This is one.
Get fucked.
Okay, all right.
Get fucked. All right. Demonetized. Just kidding. So we've got some cool stuff here. We got to decide on mulligans. The player who goes first decides on mulligans.
You actually can't really even see. I'm looking at my hand. I can't see your hand, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just looking directly. Yeah, this should be fine.
Oh yeah. Oh no. What is this?
I'm gonna be keeping this hand. Nice.
That was actually. Don't worry about that one.
So don't worry about that. That's a proxy. We'll cut that out of the final cut. Just kidding.
Oh, actually, this hand's great.
Yeah, I'm keeping. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
You ready to go? All right. I'm gonna play Godless Shrine tapped.
Godless Shrine tapped. All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw, as they say.
One of the coolest parts about this format is you can have fast dual lands in the Godless Shrine or the Shock lands. You've got the Elvish Mystic.
I'm playing Forest Elvish Mystic. This is the opposite of T-set.
My goodness. I might need to kill that boy.
No.
I'm going to cast Bile Blight. Not Bile Blight. Devour Flesh.
Devour Flesh? I gain one life.
I don't know the name of any fucking... Okay. Hold up. Let's see if we can... See if I can actually like manipulate the life totals here properly. Okay. Okay, you gain one life and boom, look at that.
You're right. The 21, the 20-sided die would not have worked.
I'm done, yeah.
All right. Well, let me draw for turn. Oh yeah, this hand is looking fantastic. To all my viewers.
Please pass.
To all my viewers. But I've kept a land with some
hand
with some lands.
I've kept a land or two in my day.
There's a couple of things I can do. I can either play this, but I think I'm gonna play a long game against Keegan, so I'm gonna just play this tapped and say go.
That's very long. I don't like the length of the game you're trying to play.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love this. You know the funniest thing is, actually I'll tell you after.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Underworld Connections.
He's too good.
Underworld Connections.
Underworld Connections. What does it do, Keegan?
Okay, so it enchants a land, and then the land gets tap, pay one life, draw a card.
All right. Going for the late game as well. I see.
Yeah, the long
con.
long game.
I'm gonna be playing this Mutavault that gives me 3 lands, so I can play my Courser of Crufix.
That's so good.
Oh, with the land on top, unfortunately. And then that'll be my turn.
Unfortunately for him, or fortunately for him, I don't have a way to kill it quite yet. Okay, I'm gonna scry 1.
Scry? All right. Scry, and then he gets to choose if he wants to draw it with Underworld Connections. Me, I'm gonna be chilling here for a bit.
I probably should draw it, but yeah. And I'll pay 1 life.
So I think
I go to what's up?
I think the funny thing is, ultimately, if I'm playing Courser of Crufix, you're gonna know my entire hand anyway.
Yeah, so it's not like it matters if I see the hand. You know what I've just realized is I've put the deck.
We're testing it
off camera. Yeah, we're testing a new setup.
We're testing a new setup here.
Yeah. Okay, so I draw this card, and then I cast.
No, not packrat.
Mr. Rat. The way packrat works is you can pay 3 mana. I'm gonna pass turn. Okay. You pay 3 mana, and then you can discard a card to create a copy of packrat. That's a token. Quite powerful effect. Quite powerful. Pretty bad against something like Cyclonic Rift, but Wesley's not playing blue, so get fucked.
I'm not. I kind of need to deal with this rat, but
the rat's gonna be a problem, bro.
The rat is gonna be a problem. I don't know if I can do anything about that right now, and I don't want to draw that Sylvan Caryatid. So,
What do?
I think. How many cards do you have?
I have 4.
4. Okay. I think I'm going to double down on this. I'm going to play a second Courser.
Oh, shit.
And then I'm going to play the Temple of Abandon.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give you 2 more life.
I'll gain 2 life. I'm going to scry this Sylvan Carrier to the bottom. And there's a Thoughtseize.
That's pretty fucking good.
And I think I'll pass for now.
Can't complain about Thoughtseize. That card does pretty well here. It's actually going to be pretty good against our hand. As you can see, there's very little I can do to prevent our thoughts from being seized.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Go ahead and play this guy.
The Mutavaults. Oh man, Keegan, tell us more about packrat Mutavault for this format.
I would love to, and I will with an attack.
Well, I can't really be blocking this because let's see. Keegan has 5 lands, 2 of them being Mutavaults. So what he could do is, if I were to block, he can tap out, use the Mutavaults to animate themselves, and then pay 3 resources, discard a card in his hand, and make a second rat. So then he would have 4 rats, 4 power. So I think I'm just going to take this 1.
Okay.
Unless he wants to commit more to it.
I'm going to animate 1, so you're going to take 2.
All right, take 2.
Back down to 21.
Our life is going to be changing a lot with this deck.
Yes. Good thing we switched the thing around. Then, in my second main phase, I will cast Banishing Light.
Okay.
I want to exile one of your coursers forever. It's never coming back.
That sucks.
Pass.
So what I could have done was I could have blocked, and that would have forced him to commit all his resources, but that's the same as kind of what's going on right now.
Another thing you could have done was double block and guaranteedly kill the rat, but you would trade a courser for a rat, which is a pretty good trade for me.
That would lose really hard to Bile-Blight.
That too. Bile-Blight would destroy you.
So, okay. Let's see. I don't have a land off the top. Keegan has 3 cards. I don't think I'm going to be blocking next turn. So I'm going to start with an attack.
All right. I take 2 damage down to 17. This is actually pretty dangerous to take little chip damage because I want to be paying a lot of life with the Underworld connections. So any amount of damage is actually pretty bad for me.
Keegan said his hand was soft. So it might be a good idea for me to use that Thoughtseize that we know about. Maybe I can take like an Elspeth or
potentially you could take an Elspeth. That could be something you take. You could also take this card right here, very powerful card, or this card right here.
They all sound very tempting.
Yeah, 3 cards you can definitely take with Thoughtseize.
Well, then in that case, I'm going to shock, but I'll gain 1 from Courser, so I'll take 1 life.
So you go down to 20. Back at your starting total.
Back at my starting total. And I'm going to play a Rakdos' Return.
God.
For 3.
Damn it. Okay, I'm going to, in response, activate Underworld Connections.
Sure.
So I'm going to pay 1 life, down to 16. Draw 1 new card. This will give me the chance to discard these 3 cards and preserve the last 3 cards. I'm also going to take an additional 3 damage from the Rakdos' Return. So I'm going to discard Swamp, Urborg, and Swamp, and go down to 13.
Yeah, I will pass.
Okay.
I think there's obviously arguments to... Rakdos' Return is an instant, right?
It's a sorcery.
Oh, well, what? Then there's no other play.
There's no other play. Okay, attack for 1.
No blocks.
All right, so...
Any effects?
No, you go to 19. Hell yeah. Okay, and then I play the Swamp. And then
of course.
I cast the
Blood Baron.
Pass my
that
turn.
card is really strong.
You just 4 power, 4 toughness, protection from black, protection from white, and of course, lifelink.
All right. So we're drawing Elvish Mystics 2 times in a row.
Based and deserved.
There are stuff we can do. So that Blood Baron goes to a 10/10 if you have
30 or more
30
life,
or more
and you have
life.
10 or less.
Oh, and I have to have 10 or less.
Yeah, so
okay.
it's not
Okay, that's not gonna happen. The problem right now is I think Blood Baron is not very good against my deck. My creatures can interact with it, but currently my hand does not allow me to do so. So let's see. I want to play all my cards. So let's just do tap for Elvish Mystic.
That resolves.
All right. And then tap for Xenagos.
Oh shit, that guy's actually pretty good.
Xenagos is gonna 0, and we're gonna make a 2/2 Satyr with haste. And that'll be this turn.
Really expensive Satyr tokens.
Just my 2/2 Satyr tokens.
Yes, definitely a Satyr token.
Because we couldn't get tokens from our LGS.
To be fair, it was not our fault. There are other people to blame. You know, the government.
So right now I'm kind of just gonna wall up for now and pass.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 1 life, go down to 12. It's actually pretty dangerous for me. But I need cards. I don't got none. And I'm going to pick up one of the best cards in the format. All right.
I sure hope it's not a Thoughtseize.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay.
One of the best cards in the format. Another packrat.
You aren't ready for this move. This is
Yeah.
a tactical move.
This is a tactical move. Okay.
Yeah, this is a tactical move. All right. This is a tactical move. Just kidding, it's not very good. Darn, how do I kill that Xenagos? That card is such a problem.
Yeah, so Xenagos every turn can generate 1 token.
I'm going to pay 1 life and draw a card.
The plus ability allows me to add mana equal to my creatures in red or green.
That's not bad.
So I can wall this Blood Baron for a while and try to come back. But Blood Baron does have lifelink.
I'm going to attack Xenagos with Blood Baron.
I will block with my Satyr token.
All right, I'll gain 4.
Or do I want to double block?
Do you want a double block?
I do want to double block.
All right, I will kill your Courser.
No!
Yes.
My Satyr lives.
And then, in the second main phase of my life...
Please don't play another Blood Baron.
What was that? I didn't... What cast Desecration do you have?
Ah!
You have 2 in hand?
I have 2 in hand.
Well, I know one of them is Thoughtseize.
Yes.
Don't know what the other one is.
You don't?
All right, well... I guess I'll pass.
Pass? Alright. I'll let that. Big mistake, by the way.
Big mistake passing. Now I know you have Thoughtseize and Elvish Mystic. Gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah,
Definitely can't just check the hand cam here.
Our hand cams right now, we have a new setup where the monitor is facing us, which is actually really nice.
It is really nice, yeah.
We can see everything. The funny thing is, I'm looking at my camera.
Are you looking at my camera now? Can you
No,
see
I'm
this?
not. I'm looking at, which is like over there.
Yeah, it's like
It's diagonal.
It's far enough away we can't see each other's hand.
In my
nice.
peripherals, I can't see his hand.
Yeah, it's nice.
Let's see.
Big think moment from the rare hunter.
I have 1 resource. I'm gonna use this Thoughtseize. I'm gonna pay 2.
All right. You're gonna
I'll
take my
his
Thoughtseize. All right, you go down to 17. Actually, pretty low.
I wonder.
I have a plains in hand, by the way.
He has another packrat in hand. We're wondering
Basically.
why he didn't Thoughtseize.
Because you have the Thoughtseize, and I wanted you to pay the 2 life.
Big mistake, Yugi boy.
No planeswalker.
Because
Another Courser.
another Courser, and here we flip another land off the top. No, another Xenagos.
Of
Ooh.
Courser.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna make another Satyr.
No.
And then we're gonna tap and play this Elvish Mystic, And
It's
we're gonna
actually
pass.
really tough for me that you have all those creatures because Desecration Demon does not do well when your opponent has like a shit ton of creatures.
It's really funny. It's like Desecration Demon is really bad against these tokens.
Specifically, yeah. Okay, let's see if I can make something happen here. I'm going to try to draw one card.
Fine.
So I'll go down to 14 life. Draw one card. Oh, wow. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm going to play...
Oh, shit. It's actually getting huge. This is kind of a problem.
Yeah, no, I'm going to enter combat.
I will sack... So, a Desecration Demon at the start of combat, either player, right, can sack a creature. It grows a Desecration Demon, gives it a +1/+1.
Yes.
But it taps it down. I'm trying to think if I would just sack an Elvish Mystic. I think I'm going to sack one of the... Both ways I'm going to lose to Bile Blight.
Yes.
Let's sack the Mystic for now.
Okay, so we get a +1/+1 counter. Desecration Demon goes to 7/7, but he is tapped, unfortunately. And I'm going to have to pass.
Alright, I'm going to untap.
Thankfully, Planeswalkers are legendary in this format for the most part. Oh, another Mutavault. That's actually really good because it's both
Gain a life.
both a land and a spell. Specifically, a creature spell that could be used to tap down our Desecration Demon even further.
So right now we could make more Satyrs, which I'm probably going to do. There's nothing else I can do. Oh, I need to flip my next card. Maybe that'll help. Ooh, a main board Golgari Charm.
Golgari Charm. That could unlock either the Banishing Light or do some other stuff, like regenerate.
Like kill the Underworld Connections.
That too. You could kill the Underwear Connections.
So I can attack right now, but not looking good. Keegan has... He's going to be able to eat my 2 Satyr tokens, potentially 3 Satyr tokens if I attack into it. And then he'll be able to swing back at my Xenagos. I think we're kind of at a stalled board state. I do have a second Xenagos, which I think I'm just going to hold for now. I think I'm just going to generate another token, and I'm just going to pass.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to make 2 rats.
Nothing.
Discarding caves and plains.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 more pack rats coming in. We got Morbius and we got Garchomp coming in to join the team. Now the rats are 3/3s, which is a very good stat line. Draw for turn. Not the best draw, but not the worst either. It could definitely get us out of a tough situation. I'm going to pay 1 more life and draw a card off this Underworld Connection Swamp while I still have the chance to do it. We're going to find... Oh, that's useless. A nice card. I'm going to enter combat. Do you have anything you want to do as a person? As an individual?
I will sack its creature.
Sole proprietor.
This Desecration Demon is doing its second job, controlling my board, I suppose. I can't build a wide enough board to stop these pack rats, that's for sure.
So the issue for us here is that he can probably block in a way that kills 2 of our rats if we attack with all 3 of them. Hold. No, actually, I don't think he can. Never mind. Let's just go ahead and attack with all 3 of them.
Who are you attacking?
You're at 18. Maybe this is stupid, but I'm going to attack all of them at you.
At me? Oh, that's what I was afraid he was going to say.
Yeah.
So, right now, he can pump the rats to 1 rat, 1, 2, 3. So that's 7. I am afraid I might just be dead soon. It might be his play anyway to just generate a rat and then pump his other rats. Let's see. I need to get rid of at least one of them, I think. So what is this? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can probably... The largest he can go is 7. So I'm gonna animate my 2 mutavolts. What am I at? 18. And then I'm gonna block 4 at 1 rat. I'm gonna chump another rat.
Interesting decision. An interesting decision. Alright, so as of right now, my rats are 3/3s.
Mm-hmm.
I know I want to pump them up at least once. Potentially even twice. Potentially even 3 times. But I think the best decision... I think 3 times gets us to 6/6, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Alternatively... Yeah, let's do it. Let's pump. Let's activate all 3 mutavolts.
Okay.
So they are 6/6. You're going to take 6.
I'm gonna take 6.
And I'm going to order damage so that it kills mutavault token.
Sure thing.
And then this original rat is gone for good. And this guy dies as well. So you're going to take 6 damage down from 18 to 12. And I am inclined to pass.
I will untap, draw my Golgari charm. Nissa.
Oh, that would have been good a few turns ago.
Now I don't have enough resources to play Nissa, but maybe I should have taken that 1 extra damage and kept the Elvish Mystic around. Right now, I think let's just... If we blow up the Underworld connection now, it's not looking good. If we blow it up now, at least you can't draw another card. We could save it as a combat trick, but I think it's a little out of hand. So we're going to blow that up.
Goodbye, Underworld connections.
We're going to 0 Xenagos again.
Another token.
Another token, and I think I have to hold the cursor back still, so I'll pass.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to activate my packrat token and create another packrat token.
Son of a...
Yes. Never saw that coming, did you? Alright. I untap. My next draw could be the most important draw of my life.
I hope it's probably just another packrat.
Yeah, alright. Let's go to combat.
We're going to combat. I have to sack one of my dudes, otherwise I'm going to be eating 8 in the air.
Alright, take a quick little break, little nap, Desecration Demon. You did well. You fought hard.
He's in defense mode.
Yeah. By the way, for those of you watching, the reason Mutavaults are able to pump up Packrat is because they become any type. Packrat gains +1/+1 for every rat I have in play. Since Mutavault is technically a rat, as long as it's a creature in my field, then pumps them up.
These changeling motherfuckers.
Deadass. Alright. What are we doing? We got 3 rats, and you're at 12. That's a forced action. Attack with all 3.
I will chump 2 of them.
Okay, I will go ahead and just make a rat.
Okay.
Hold up.
Okay.
Hold. Make a rat. And then, so this is 4/4. I'll make another rat. 5/5, and then I'll animate a Mutavault, so they're 6/6.
Alright, so these are gone.
You take 6.
I take 6.
And life looks grim. Okay, pass.
I am at 6. We know we're drawing a Nissa that we can't play, and we have a Xenagos. The best I can do is generate a Satyr, play my other Xenagos, generate another satyr, and attack you for 4.
All right, I'll take 4.
Shit.
No blocks.
All right.
You got me at 9 and you're at 6.
Perfect.
Yes.
Pass.
Exactly how we drew it up. Okay.
6 to 9. I think, I think this was a close game.
Yeah, it went well. I think you honestly were like a turn off from just having a card that mattered versus packrat. That's really what it was.
The classic go.
All right, I'm gonna
wins.
enter combat.
Sure, I will sack one of my tokens.
Okay. Desecration Demon sleeps. We attack.
Bottoms up.
Michael
and the
Morbius
devil.
and the various cards from our sideboard.
Are you attacking me or the Xenagos?
All at Xenagos.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay, and then I'll go ahead and I'll cast second Desecration.
I cannot deal with it anymore. I concede.
Okay, next game. In the sideboard, we got some tools. You got some tools. I got some tools.
That's true. Do you think we were gonna just make a really long video this time? Is that what's going on?
Just like hella games, just whatever.
This is just like a 70-minute video. A 69-minute video, sorry.
69 video. Hey, we gotta get that sweet AdSense. We gotta get that
All right.
pushed in the algorithm.
So this is what I have in my sideboard. Oh wow, I have 4 of these.
That seems pretty
Whoever
good.
built this deck hates control.
Or mono blue.
So, Doomblade, terrible card. This says kill target non-black creature, which
All of my creatures are black.
0. So we're not gonna bring this one in. Another Golgari Charm could be nice. Destroys enchantments. So that might be another card that's good. I think I might bring in Scavenging Ooze. This will just be like a good late game card. I can eat his creatures and grow the ooze while also gaining some life. And then I think another Rakdos return for this mid-range matchup would be pretty nice. Just get ahead on cards, deal some burn damage, nice finisher. I think generally you don't really want Thoughtseizes in this matchup. You're trying to 1-for-1 me anyway, and I don't think I want to lose life. My last consideration really is just, do I bring in the Mizium Mortars? How big are opposite ads?
5.
5s?
Well, he's never gonna be in play on your turn anyway, so.
Well, that's true.
It's only for like Blood Baron and packrat, really. Which I think, honestly, you probably need an extra out.
Yeah, I think I need another out. And I was also thinking, do I want Magma Sprays? Magma Sprays, they deal with Packrats early. They deal with Mutavolts. And also, they could deal with, what's it called? The Lifebane Zombie, if you still keep them in.
True.
So, I'm going to see what I'm going to take out first, and then decide.
But those 5 seem like a pretty solid start. Maybe the sprays. For me personally, I'm looking at the duresses. Planeswalkers can sometimes clog in the hand, especially because they're legendary. Being able to take them out of the hand for 1 mana is very good for me. I definitely want to pick off the opponent's outs to my cards. I want to be able to hit his Rakdos' return before it becomes a threat. So I definitely need those. For a similar reason, I am considering Sin Collector. While Sin Collector is a little bit worse, it can't take Planeswalker. It can take Mizium Mortars or Rakdos' Return, which are 2 cards that I think are both very good against me. Additionally, we've got Whip of Erebos, Obsdat. This combination is very good against other mid-range strategies, usually. But the Jund Walker deck, which is, 3 colors, got red, green, and black, has actually quite a few number of answers to artifacts and enchantments. Whip of Erebos is both an artifact and an enchantment, so I think it's a little sus to bring it in. The Drowning Sorrows, they're usually for mono-red decks. We don't really want that here. This card, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it does.
Last Breath.
Rare Hunter. What's up?
Sack 2 or less, and then they gain 4 or something like that. I don't think it's very good against me.
Yeah, it seems
actually, I think it gets rid of Sylvan Caryatid.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's not, I have Devour Flesh anyway, so I'm not pressed. I think we're going to not bring in any of these. Doomblade is interesting, but because most of his threats, the cards that actually kill me, are Planeswalkers, we're going to hold off on these for now. And then, of course, Deicide doesn't really have that many good targets. So really what we're thinking about here is if we want an extra copy of Obsidat alongside our 4 discard spells. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to take out.
All right. Well, for me, I think I just ran through the deck really quick. I know that I'm going to be playing a slower game post board, so there's no need to kind of turbo out cards. So I don't really need the Elvish Mystic, I think. I can just kind of play my lands and play my cards. I'm going to keep the Sylvan Caryatids in at least, though, because I just don't have that many cards to take out. But also, they have hexproof and can block Mutavolts pretty well. So I'm going to take out these 5, and I'm going to bring in these 5.
Nice. That makes sense. For me, my cuts are they're not as straightforward as you might think. But you know what? We've got a game plan. And I'll tell you the game plan here in a second. Wait, hold.
He's going to collect my sins.
Hold.
He's going to duress me. I'm going to be put under a lot of duress.
Hold, everyone. Hold. Let me just make sure this is correct. It might not be, actually. These guys might still be good. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to take out these 5 cards. We're going to take out 1 ultimate price. Again, the cards that are killing us are the planeswalkers. They're not necessarily the creature spells. We're going to take out 2 Bile Blights. He doesn't have a lot of little creatures outside of the Satyr tokens, which, generally speaking, we can deal with in combat. Most of our creatures outclass Satyr tokens. A 2/2 every turn isn't that big of a deal. And this is also not the best way to deal with an active Xenaghost Reveler. We'd rather it be attacking it or removing it from play, so it's not generating an infinite advantage. And then I am actually going to side out the 2 Elspeths. It's really difficult to get to 6 lands when your opponent is Thoughtseizing you and also Rakdos returning you and doing that kind of stuff in these mid-range matchups. I just need cheaper cards, cheaper threats. I think I am going to be playing the aggressor role. Another reason you might want to cut Elspeth in this matchup is because it does not do well into an active Nissa Worldwaker. It actually loses out pretty hard to Nissa Worldwaker, which is one of the biggest threats this deck can send at you. So we're going to do 1 Obsidat in, the Sin Collector, and the 3 Duress. Not opt to have too many of the Obsidats. He is a legendary creature. Don't want to draw multiples. And again, we want to have a lower mana curve just so we can resolve our stuff through Rakdos Return, through Thoughtseize, through things that are keeping us low resource, basically. Pretty much.
Very interesting. I think that's a really, really good analysis. So a little bit of background now that we're kind of into the sideboard games. These are actually decks that was from Pro Tour, I want to say M15, where Yvonne Flock took first place with an insanely slow, dirtily cool control deck. It was, what's it called? Quicken Planar Cleansing. What a crazy deck.
Yes.
So, and in this format, these are just a couple of top 8 decks. This is Yuki Ichikawa's Jund Walker and Keegan's on, I think, Team Pantheon's Black-White mid-range.
Yeah, Team Pantheon. They had a really solid Black-White mid-range list.
What a throwback, man.
So you're going to go first, I'm assuming?
Well, I'm going to go first. I'm going to take a look at my hand.
Going first in this format's actually, it's a little bit less, it matters a little bit less than in other formats just because the games tend to go pretty long. Like you guys saw in the last game, we have quite a few turns before the real action starts happening.
I think I can't keep a 1-lander as a control deck, so I'm going to be mulliganing. And in this format, back when we first started, the mulligan was just you just go down 1 card every time, man.
Pretty much. You don't get a scry, you don't get extra draws, you don't get any of that stuff. So
it was punishing.
Yeah,
it was punishing.
It's pretty punishing. My hand, it is a little weaker, but I am going to keep it just because keeping 7 in a matchup where I know things are going to go long, I know I'm going to get a chance to draw a few more impactful cards. And against a deck, like I said, it's going to Rakdos Return me. Having more cards is never really a bad thing. So we're going to be trying to play more of a grindy advantage game here.
This hand is much better. I have lands and I have spells. I just got to consider which land I want to play first now. I don't think I want to miss a beat. So I'm going to start off with this tap temple. Although we know exactly what we're going to be playing for the next few turns, I would just rather start sculpting my hand.
Part of the reason I personally really like this format is because of those temple cards. They make it so that your your draws are pretty smooth, pretty consistent. You're never really... I'm going to pass.
No Thoughtseize, all right.
Yeah, no Thoughtseize. You're never really going to have too much flooding or too much, drought thanks to these scry lands if you're playing a large number of them. They help you filter quite a bit.
I will shock, and I will play my Sylvan Caryatid.
Sylvan Caryatid is one of the best cards in this format. It's a... Oops, you didn't see that.
I did not.
It's one of the... just the best starters, really. It's a 0/3, so it helps defend you. It's got hexproof. It's hard to deal with. Unfortunately, I do have the Devour Flesh to remove the Sylvan Caryatid.
And Devour Flesh is great because I don't actually gain any life, do I?
I think...
Is it toughness?
I think it's toughness.
All right.
I think it is toughness.
I think it is toughness.
Yeah, I think you go to 21.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'm going to pass.
And that's why we shocked. No, I'm kidding.
The Rare Hunter buying only Japanese cards, so we have to figure out what all the cards do based off our memory.
Yeah.
Either that or one of us is going to have to learn Japanese.
No, I think it's more fun this way. We're going to play Land War Wastes.
Nice.
And then we're going to
play
a Courser. Take one. Flip the top card. Ooh, a Nissa. To see that.
That's actually really scary for us. We don't like to see that. That is awful.
You'll love to see it.
It's an awful sign. If you're a fan of Keegan and everything he stands for on this good earth. All right, this is actually quite tough. You have 3 in hand?
I have 3 in hand.
I've
3
got
powerful
to
magic cards.
Pay 1 life.
Okay. Banishing Light.
Cast
Sin Collector. Collector of Sins.
I'm going to go down to 19, and I'm going to see Wesley's hand.
It's because Keegan was very afraid. So Sin Collector only takes non-creature spells, so...
It also can't... It only takes instants or sorceries.
So, oh, wow. That's terrible.
It's really bad, and it exiles them as well.
Oh, well, that's really good then.
Yes.
Well, let's
exile.
put it
So
down.
now I know that Wesley has a second Courser. Makes me reconsider the lines I was thinking about the next turn. And also, we do hit, which is very nice. Does take his Mizium Mortars. That could be an out to something like a Packrat or even our Sin Collector here. So I'm going to pass after that, of course.
All right. Well, now we're playing the classic 2014 games, 2013 games, no, 2014, where we just... The other person knows exactly what the person playing the Courser Prefix has.
Oh, shit. Rakdos' Return is scary.
So we have one play here, and that is take 1, gain 2.
So you're going to go down to 19 and then up to 21.
Yep. I have a naked Nissa here. I'm going to actually attack for 2 as well.
Yeah, and I'm not going to block that. So I'm going to go ahead and drop down to 17.
I'll pass.
Things look tough. He has 2 large creatures. He has a scary Planeswalker coming if he finds a land off the top. And he's got Rakdos' Return, one of the scariest cards that his deck can play. This is tricky. I think I have to lead with Duress and take the Nissa.
Took the Nissa.
Thankfully, I top deck Duress like a total sack. Deserved. Now this is where things get complicated. Because if you have a land, you can return me for 3. So I get to play one of these cards. And I get to play probably the best one is this one. It is a little dangerous because we're gonna be paying some life. Alternatively, we could play this and pray, but I'm not sure that that's better. Maybe it is. This is actually really tricky.
Yeah, I bet. But from my side, I have 2 dudes and a Rakdos' Return. I don't know what he has, but it's not looking amazing on my side. Unless I find that land. Course of Crufix, hopefully drawing me a card.
Alright, I'm going to have to pay 1 life and cast Underworld Connections.
I knew it.
Enchanting Swamp. So I'm going to drop down even further to 16, and I have to pass.
Dropping down to 16.
This Sin Collector might turn into a chump blocker somewhere in the near future. I need to make sure and keep my life total high.
It was not.
Thankfully, Sylvan Caryatid is on top of his deck, and he can't wipe out my entire hand.
I can't wipe out his entire hand. I'm going to start by attacking for 4 with 2 coursers.
God, it's so tough. I gotta go to 12.
He's going to 12.
12.
All right. If that's the case, then we're going to burn him for 2 and make him discard 2 cards.
All right, I'm gonna drop down to 10, and then I'm gonna have to discard 2 of these cards.
Assuming that Keegan has good cards, but also just to use my mana more efficiently.
I'm gonna discard a Swamp and a Packrat.
Packrat, interesting discard, but it does look really slow in this board state.
Yeah, not gonna get strong enough fast enough for me to deal with those coursers, and we're actually looking really low here in life.
Yep, we're just gonna need to look for some way to get that last 9 points of damage now.
I'm gonna activate the Underworld Connections, go down to 9, draw 1 card. Not the best draw, not even close to the best draw.
This is where Keegan was saying that he wanted to side out those Elspeths, because drawing one of those right now would be terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, because you're on low resources against the Rakdos' return. You're forced to have top decking situations. And when you have 4 lands, top decking a spell you can't cast is going to be curtains.
A Banishing Light.
Got to pay 1 more life. Again, this Caves of Koilos is causing me a lot of issues. It's fixing my mana, it's letting me cast my spells, but you know, it's dealt me, 4 damage this game? And then I got to pass again. So.
Pass again. Well, back at it. Hopefully Courser draws me a card this time. No, but it's a good card that we'd like to see.
Oh my goodness, that's really tough, actually.
Xenagos.
That's really tough.
So right now I can do 2 things. I can animate Mutavault and pressure even more, but there really is no reason to at the moment. I'd rather probably keep that resource open. Play a Sylvan Caryatid and swing for 2.
All right, I'm gonna drop down to 6. YOLO.
There's no reason for me to. I'll pass. There's no reason for me to trade this Mutavault for the Sin Collector and give him any value. And then we'll have these Satyrs next turn to just force his hand some more.
Dang, this is tough. I'm gonna pay 1 more life, go down to 5. Draw a card. That's not what we like to see.
Keegan, from my side, I assume he's probably looking for another land so that he found another land. Maybe play. Oh man, he doesn't even have double black right now.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Really bad. I will untap. I will draw, and I'll flip over the next card. A Vraska.
Bruh.
This is
Vrask,
pretty good.
That is
Pretty good.
Freaking good. That's really scary, actually. Planeswalkers off the top. It's doing really well against our plan of bringing in the dresses.
Make Satyr swing in for 4. And this is another good reason that we didn't trade our Mutavault.
Okay. So we've got a plan here. We're going to activate our Mutavault. And then this was the one that was already in play.
Mm-hmm. He's probably going to go for a double block.
We are going to double block Courser of Krufix.
I will just eat the Mutavault just to
And then I'm going to
get the land.
pay 1 more life and downfall.
Downfall. That's pretty good.
So you're eating the Mutavault?
I'm eating the Mutavault.
So we're going to take 3 total down to 2. Because 2 from the Satyr and 2 from these nuts. 1 from the caves. And we have maybe 1 draw step to put something together. We need like a Blood Baron or a Godless Shrine. That's really tough. Alright. We're fucking boned. But we did our best. We did our best, guys. Let's go ahead and pay 1. See if we can get ourselves out of this somehow. There's only 1 draw that can really get us out of it. and we did not find it. Just a whole bunch of lands.
The complete opposite of what I thought.
It looks like we're gonna have to go to the next game. Sin Collector did do something. Duress did do something, but then on the flip side, top decking it a little bit later like that made it a little tough to, I don't know, put up some pressure. And your top decks are always live because you hit your lands, right? So
that was not bad for a mulligan, honestly.
Not bad for a mulligan. Really, really solid showing from the Jund Walker's deck. I'm actually going to side out one further card. I'm going to be siding out Caves of Koilos for another opposite out.
Out of spite.
Out of spite.
There is no logic to it.
Fuck you, Caves of Koilos.
But it is quite hilarious.
Yeah, there's no reason to do this. And watch, I'm going to get mana screwed now.
That is the best way to end the video.
Yeah. That land dealt me, what, 7-8 damage that game?
Honestly, I think that was one of my decisions early on as well. I was like, do I play the Caves, or do I play my Llanowar Waste first, or do I play my Overgrown Tomb first? I don't think it mattered as much for me. But I guess it depends. I was going to have to use the Overgrown Tomb anyway, so might as well just shock.
True
first.
facts. True facts.
So you'll be going first this time.
I will be going first. And would you look at that? What a hand. I'm going to be keeping this hand.
This hand is freaking awful.
Mine's not great, but I am keeping it.
I can't cast this card, which is seems like our early game plan right now. And this, we know what happened last game. This would not be very good. However, I'm going to keep because lands and spells, I can't really say no.
Truer facts have never been said. I'm going to swamp and then pass.
Oh, yeah. Love to not see the turn 1 discard.
Even with 4 Thoughtseize and 3 Duress, we haven't started with it on turn 1 in 3 games. But I can't complain about the hand. I think it's all right. Can't be too upset.
I suppose that card lets us do something, so I will keep it and I'll pass.
Okay, nice scry to the top from Wesley there. We're gonna go ahead and play our best friend.
Yes, we gotta hold.
Better late than never. We got Thoughtseize.
Shit.
Yes.
Well, now he gets to see our hand.
Oh, I didn't reset the life. We're gonna go ahead and reset the life real quick.
Do you want me to hide my hand so that you can't screen share?
Let's see
cheat?
it. Oh my goodness! So that's a Chandra, Mizium Mortars, and a Vraska, and a shitload of lands. According to our hand, we really dislike that Chandra, so we got to take that.
All right.
The Vraska and a Mizium Mortars is gonna be tricky to deal with, but not too bad. I'm gonna pass.
And the classic Courser player with the revealed hand.
The Giga Chad hand reveal.
Let's just play my forest and then pass. We're just going to be slowly getting our way up to 5 mana to play our Vraska. And the funniest thing is really just I couldn't even cast that Chandra anyway. Oh, he has his Urborg. Dang it.
I have the Lifebane zombie as well. I get a look at your hand. Again.
It only takes creatures, right?
Only white or green creatures.
But
you had a creature off the top. Oh, that's so clutch.
No.
That's insane. And that's just the punishing part about these mono black or black white mid range decks. I'm going to pass. Is that not only do I have perfect information, but my opponent has nothing to do now.
So, sadly, actually, I was going to hold this Urborg forever out of spite. However, now it seems like it's totally fine. I actually am going to play my Llanowar Wastes. It can tap for black, but also for green. I guess it's the same as playing a forest in this case, because he has Urborg out. And then I'm just gonna get rid of that.
Goodbye, Lifebane Zombie.
Lifebane Zombies, just so we can save some life. 3 a turn is quite the clock.
Yeah,
pass.
That's a lot of pressure. It can also attack the Planeswalkers. Unfortunately, we're missing our 4th land, so we gotta pass.
Yes! We draw.
Mana Screw versus Mana Flood. What wins here?
We play another land, and here is our chance. Here's our chance to play a ooze.
That's pretty good. Scavenging Ooze is pretty good.
Let's tap this way. And then we are going to pass.
In your end step, I'm going to cast the card Devour Flesh targeting you.
I am going to eat your life pain in response, gain a life, get a counter, and then gain 3 life.
Yes, so you're going to gain 4 life here. Go up to 24. But I am going to kill your Ooze. Hunted.
Short-lived.
Nice. I didn't draw a land, but we got another Thoughtseize.
No!
Yes.
Oh, dang, I held this card thinking that I was able to. But now he has a tough choice. Does he take the Vraska?
You know, that is kind of a tough choice.
Or does he lose his entire hand?
I gotta take Rakdos' Return. Get that shit out of here. Gotta take that.
We got a top deck.
I gotta pass.
Oh, you know what? We might need to cut this next part out soon because I have no idea what Vraska's plus do.
Oh, it's if it gets attacked, it destroys the.
Really?
Yeah.
So it does nothing?
It does nothing. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna plus. I don't even get a dude. I think
I don't,
-7
I
is the dude.
I think it's just if it gets attacked. Yeah, -7 is get a dude, and if it attacks, it wins the game.
There's 2 of them though. I think.
Or 3 maybe. It might be 3.
All right. You do that while I look at what Vraska.
All right. I'm gonna draw my 4th land. Watch. Fuck. Okay. Never mind. I mean, you could look up what she does, or you could just let her get banished by this banishing light. I'm gonna pay 1 life to do that. Go ahead and go down to 15.
Classic.
Actually, losing the life race by quite a bit. Pass.
Classic.
I have no
classic
fucking lands, so.
Draw for turn. What he doesn't know is that. Well, I gotta look up this other card in my hand too. So excuse me. We're gonna have to probably edit this in post. Just kidding. All right. That is awful. I knew that was the case. So the 2 cards in my hand are fine. I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. Nice. We've got some options. That's not one of them.
Wow.
I also have to. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna play packrat. Fuck it.
Play packrat.
Pass.
Play packrat. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna draw. You were right on Vraska. I'm surprised you actually know what the text does.
Yeah. Nice.
So we know that he does not play other planeswalkers really besides Elspeth. So I'm just gonna
Dreadbore it.
Dreadbore it, and I'll pass.
That's pretty good. Land 1 time. Yes, and it's a great one too. Tapped.
Scry him another land. Not
to the
a land.
bottom. Gonna pass.
All right. This is where we draw our other Rakdos' Return.
No, not like
or
this.
A threat. Oh.
Not like this.
Nissa.
Bruh.
Nissa.
Bruh.
Nissa can untap lands, but we don't.
It could untap only forests.
Yeah, we have 2 forests, but unfortunately, I'm gonna make my Urborg into a 4/4.
Urborg, okay.
Right.
That's pretty good.
Because this is a swamp, every other land I have is a swamp, and he already has an Urborg, so we're just gonna make a creature, and then we're gonna pass.
End step, I'm gonna cast the Hero's Downfall targeting Nissa.
He always has it.
I did, in fact, always have it. Always. Except in the last 2 games. Alright?
Definitely downfalled another one of my. Oh my
Not
God.
a terrible draw. We got 6/6 flying monster. Now we're gonna pass.
6/6 is quite big.
Thankfully, it outclasses the 4/4 trampling land just a little bit.
All right. I'm gonna play Mutavolt that I drew.
That's pretty good.
It's gonna come in handy. Let's just putrefy and kill it.
No, my son.
And then we're gonna swing for 4.
I'm gonna drop to 11. This is actually really scary place to be at because I need some help. I need some help legit.
Like he's fallen and he can't get up.
Oh my goodness, that was not a good draw. Well, I'll play another Desecration Demon. Pass the turn.
That's actually kind of annoying for me.
Ideally, you draw a land. That's what I would like. But you're gonna draw.
That was perhaps one of the best draws I could have drawn.
No, is it Vraska?
Actually, yes.
Oh shit.
Actually, yes. Check this
that's
out.
really bad.
Green, black, abrupt decay.
Oh no.
-3
really
the
good.
Vraska on this.
Goodbye, Desecration Demon.
Attack for 4. Oh, actually, no, I could attack for even more. Let's attack for 6. Oh,
We
man.
dropped down to 5. This is actually
Feeling
really
great.
bad. I need a miracle. I need a doctor. Oh, this is rough. Okay, I have to pass.
Have to pass. How suspicious. How suspicious.
Oh,
He's
no.
at 5?
That's really, really bad.
He's at 5.
This is really, really bad.
All right. He does not have a Mutavault, so we're just going to have to pressure. We're going to animate Mutavault.
Yep.
Like this, actually. And then we're going to swing for 6.
I am going to cast Hero's Downfall targeting the Herb Ward.
All right.
But I am going to take 2, and I'm going to drop down to 3.
We're going to plus Vraska, so if you attack my Vraska with your hasted nothing.
Oh, no.
Let's do that.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And we'll pass.
I need a miracle.
This Carrot is not that bad. It's Devour Flesh proof for my Mutavault.
Scry to the bottom.
Oh no.
I have to Banishing Light the Vraska.
The Vraska's gone once again.
She keeps blinking out of here. And then I'm done. I can't.
He has 1 land. And he's
no.
not... I mean, I guess he can't have it. Oh, Keegan.
This is bad. Is it Rakdos' return for game?
No, it's freaking Nissa for game.
No! I was so
I guess
close. I needed
this.
1 more turn to cast Obsidat. Oh, that was really close. GG's.
Oh man, that was a really great game from my side.
That was actually
Unlucky,
awesome.
unlucky from your side.
It happens. It happens. That's what you get. Side out of land, get mana screwed. That's the nature of it. That's the nature of it. I knew it was gonna happen. And that's what happened. GG's Rare Hunter.
GG's.
See you guys in the next one. Peace.